Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. Man, last time was a bit of a mess. Or maybe it was fun, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I only know that now we have other things to do, and we're not going to be dealing with splitting slimes anytime soon, hopefully, probably. We are back in town. I didn't really do much. I think it's actually been a while. Well, not that long, but a few days. I think I only sold stuff, and that's about it. We did, however, deal with the first slime, the actual quest-related slime. So we turned that in. The news that the slime is dead is a great relief to Mother Alice. Apparently it was reducing her cash flow, whatever that means. True to her word, she pays you a generous pouch of coins and a pair of delicious steaks as well. Well, she did say she was going to do that. Swafnir and Tattersail both leveled up. That's nice. I have absolutely no recollection of any plans I might have made. Thanks for the meat. It's just meat. I mean, you know what? Just keep it. Right, so... Oh, wow, she has a bunch of points. I mean, I'd probably save that up for intelligence, right? That makes the most sense to me. We can afford that now. It's just as expensive as mage spells, but I think we're good in terms of mage spell level for the time being. And, you know, intelligence is now up to a whopping 9 points cost, almost 2 full levels worth. But yeah, this should help. That's a lot of extra mana compared to our priest, who is about to... Well, he's about to level up. Actually, he's not really about to level up. He's gonna level up eventually. But I guess I'm gonna have to feed him a bunch of wisdom crystals. Or knowledge crystals. Or knowledge potions. Whatever they're called here. To help him keep up. Or catch up. Because he's nowhere near being able to afford an intelligence upgrade there. So yeah. Anyway. For you, that's 6 points. I guess your strength is fine. Melee weapons... Oh, wait. Melee weapons. What am I talking about? Bows. You're using bows. It's probably still not the best choice. I guess we'll eventually unlock more skills for what it's worth. And we might actually find some decent bow at some point. He's never going to have the nice quick action effect. I just don't understand why they made that strictly for melee weapons. It's not like it would break the game, right? Getting the occasional double attack. It's just, I don't know. It's I find that a lot of fun when it happens. It's a real shame that it doesn't work with with missile weapons, but that's how it is. In fact, it is just a shame that there isn't more to do with missile weapons. So, you know, if I wanted to play effectively, efficiently, or efficient, I guess it is somewhat effective, just not very efficient, then of course I would make him just another melee fighter. But I think it's too late for that now. I invested quite a bit into bows at this point. And, you know, it's fine. I guess I've dealt with my archer basically not being particularly viable for almost the entire series up to this point. I keep trying and keep being a little bit disappointed, despite better knowledge. And I somehow didn't notice that I forgot to fully explore this little corner here. That was bothering me when I saw that on video, so sorry if it was bothering you as well. Probably not, though, because most people aren't crazy like I am. Maybe crazy in different ways. But aren't we all crazy in our own little way? Anyway, before this gets too philosophical, I was not going to check out the dogs. Although I guess now that I've encountered this random NPC here, I kind of have to. Well, I suppose I don't have to go any further north from here. My plan was to head east toward the river and deal with the Red Lord, I think, and the Goblin lair, the giant. Right, anyway, hasten. There is a man standing by the road here. He wears dirty traveling robes, and he doesn't look like he's been able to bathe or sleep for a while. Isn't that normal for most Evernights? Well, I suppose not the sleeping thing. When he sees you, he runs up to you, looking highly relieved. "It's you!" he gasps. "At last!" Do we know you? He pulls back the hood of his robe, and you can see that he is from the surface. I've been waiting for you. Come on. We need to get to the docks, and quickly. Oh? How do you know about me? You think you're the only agent of the Empire down here? Agents? There's a lot of us, and we look out for each other. You are in danger. You need to hurry north to the docks. Yeah, I don't know. There's something fishy about this. I mean, we basically know that we're in danger, that we need to expect more assassins, probably. But I don't know. Something about this encounter doesn't sit right with me. You're from the surface? I just came down recently. Not the way you did. I'll tell you about it later. We have to hurry. Yeah, you want to travel with me? Only for a short time. I think you are in danger. The agents of Dorikas. I think they are behind you. Yeah, and I think they actually somehow bought you. I don't know. I guess there must be ways to, I don't know, get a surface dweller or a former surface dweller to join their cause. In fact, what am I talking about? They are surface dwellers. They are from the surface. So he could just be one of them. In fact, he probably is. I would be surprised if he wasn't, actually. We need to hurry north and escape them. I'm under orders to help protect you, if it comes to that. Yeah, except we weren't told about that. Dorikas is trying to kill me? I believe so. He's going after all of our agents down here. It's hardly the first time he's tried to kill you, as I understand, and I doubt it will be the last. Well, it will be the last if he catches us. Let's go north, and quickly. I mean, we are going to go there? We are going to go to the docks. So just by going there, I don't know. I don't really see... I mean, I suppose he could be luring us into an ambush, but we would walk into that ambush by ourselves, even if he hadn't talked to us. Yeah, you know, I appreciate the offer, but I prefer to travel alone. The presence of that option alone makes me relatively sure that I'm correct in my suspicion. Because, you know, if he were actually friendly, such an option to decline probably wouldn't have been there. I don't know. He looks disappointed. You don't know how much trouble I'll be in if you die, but there's no time to argue. Head north to the docks, and if I happen to be strolling in the same direction, I hope you won't mind. Well, I mean... Wait, what? You're not following us. You are following us. But we're not going north. Is he literally just going to follow us wherever we go? Until we actually go to the docks and trigger whatever event is supposed to happen there? I guess he turned around? Oh, he gets nervous. He stops following you. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't sure how the game would handle that kind of situation, but apparently NPCs can be scripted to do pretty complex things. And there's another NPC coming up, apparently. The road to the east leads to the main part of Avernum. It looks like it passes through some fairly wild and uncontrolled terrain along the way. There aren't any patrols out here. Yeah, foremost, it passes across a river that we probably won't be able to cross. Although, well, maybe. We'll see. It is hard to follow the road. In some areas, there hasn't been enough traffic to scratch clear ruts into the stone. There is a river to the east, a fast stream of dark water running through a deep groove in the stone. There's a bridge over it, but you think that it might have a gap in it. It's hard to tell through the dark and the mist. Okay, we have to imagine the dark and the mist. Oh, that's a sentry rat. Interesting. Nervous but become it. Interesting. I keep saying the same words. It's fine. So even though these are clearly minions of the Red Lord, they are still considered wild animals and are able to be calmed with the nature lore. I wonder if I shouldn't still attack them, but I guess I'm mostly after the master. As you enter this region of the caves, the constant sound of bats and hideous alien pit monsters is replaced by the squeaking of rats. Many, many rats. The change is strangely reassuring. At least being a soldier, you're used to rats. A sign nearby identifies these lands as claimed by the Rat Lord. Great. Another crazy. It seems like Avernum is the natural draw for every nutcase and his carnivorous pets. You aren't worried, though. It's one thing to push around some pale, half-starved pit dwellers. A soldier of the Empire? Another thing altogether. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I entirely appreciate the game, you know, putting that haughty attitude into everything. Well, everything. I was going to say everything we say, but I suppose we didn't say that. The game just implies that we're thinking that. Out of range, really. Well, you can probably get into range? Okay. Well, that worked out very nicely. Of course, these enemies are quite weak. You know, just stab it. Good enough. Rats, I mean, I appreciate it, but I appreciate you coming to me. But I was gonna enter this lair for real after checking out the outside a bit more. Oh, the Red Lord. It's right there. Well then. I don't think we can actually... well, I don't know. I think there is a way. Have I tried that before? I want to say... Oh yeah, I think I attacked down a ledge like this. Right? Didn't I? In some tunnel, attacking a kite rack. But there might be something... I don't know how the game handles line of sight across this kind of corner, basically. I assume it handles it in some way. Anyway, the Red Lord. There's a lone, filthy man standing on the ledge above and watching you. His rusty and dented armor is covered with bits of brown fur. He looks furious. You're trespassing on the land of the Red Lord. This is my land, claimed by me and mine. If you're mad because one of my rats attacked you, you shouldn't have bothered it in the first place. And if you've been sent by New Harston to evict me, I'm not leaving. Well, who sent me? I don't even know exactly. Was it that agent of the castle? No, he sent me to talk to the giant, yeah. He sent me to negotiate with the giant and offer him money, right. I honestly don't remember who sent me after the Red Lord. Not that it matters. You call yourself the Red Lord, I'm here to keep you from causing trouble. Yeah, I mean, basically. Here to get rid of you. Well, let's try the usual, you know, talk to him, try to get some extra information. You call yourself the Red Lord. Rodent kind accepts me and bows to my will. It is a knack I have, and they are far better company than humanity. But I warn you, invade my home and you will see how fierce they are. Oh wait, wasn't he? No. Oh, okay, this was about the claiming the land here, right? Yeah, because he's claiming the land. Somewhat illegally, I suppose. And both Mother Alice and the farmer from the surface asked us to deal with this guy and then tell them first that the land is free for the taking. Yeah, okay. It's that pair of quests. Anyway, yes, far better company than humanity, but I warn you, invade my home and you will see how fierce they are. I'm here to keep you from causing trouble. Well, I mean, I suppose I really am here to get rid of him. Of course, I don't see a peaceful way to keep him from causing trouble, so... Cause trouble? Me? So my pets leave sometimes, and then they need to eat. They have as much of a right to exist as humans do, and you might as well get used to rats taking over the underworld. They will eventually, whether you like it or not. But that is all I have to say to you. Enter my caves and you will find out just how fierce my pets are. Yes, you said that before. Okay, well, so much for that. Let's see if we can attack him at all. What? Oh, okay, we have shield breaker now. I think we didn't have that until I just put an extra point in. Maybe we unlocked it earlier, but okay, that works. But he's running away. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, a surprisingly sane decision to, you know, run out of our range. Healing herbs, right? Which were the ones that were in shorter supply? Spiritual? I don't know. Private Grey. So what is this actually? Oh, wait. We've been here. I completely forgot about that. Crystal caves. Oh, this. Yeah, okay, of course. This is the back entrance to the portal fortress outpost. Okay. and this must be the bridge, obviously. You get close enough to the bridge to see that it is indeed out. A large section in the middle crumbled into the water. Evernight construction is nowhere near as good as what you see. As what you see on the surface. Yeah, we get it, game. Avernum sucks. Surface rules. Private Grey. There's a lone Evernight soldier here, keeping his weapon out and nervously watching the ruined bridge. He seems happy to have company until he sees your skin. Then he points his weapon at you. An Empire soldier! Go back, there's nothing for you around here. And you're not allowed to go east. You have a problem with it, talk to the mayor. Okay, how long has the bridge been out? About a month. It'll be fixed soon. Not that it matters to you. Until you get permission to go east, you won't. I mean, do I literally only have permission to go to the northern frontier? I suppose, that's all anyone has been talking about, so. How did it fall down? Earthquake. He doesn't elaborate. Based on his tired, disgusted tone of voice, though, you suspect it's not the first time. Probably not. Can you tell me about this area? There's lots of pests. They slip in the minute the bridge goes down and we stop getting patrols on this road. Rats to the north, goblins to the south. I suggest you just head back to town. Where do the patrols come from? Fort Monastery sends soldiers to here and back when the bridge is up. Right now, New Harston doesn't have enough soldiers to control this area. Then he stops talking. He realizes correctly that this isn't a wise thing to say to soldiers in a different army. Well, I mean, I think if the Empire really wanted to attack, they would have absolutely no trouble. In fact, just the soldiers already in Fort whatchamacallit, Black Chasm Outpost, would have no trouble attacking and taking over New Harston if they really wanted. But no one wants that, so seriously, we're not at war here. I'd like to know more about the patrols. I mean, not really. Why would I care? You won't hear anything from me. Yeah, well, fair enough. And tell me more about the rats? There's a crazy man, calls himself the Rat Lord. He's squatting in the caves up north. He raises rats. Occasionally, when he has too many, he sends the excess out to cause trouble along the road. We'll take care of him as soon as the bridge is up. Right. That won't be necessary. And tell me about the goblins? They're like rats. Ugly, stupid two-legged rats. There are a bunch of them in the caves to the south. They're good weapon practice. That's all I can say for them. Alright, suppose that is that. Nothing we didn't already know. Although I guess it would have been somewhat useful information if we had come here without picking up all those quests first. Oh, well, those goblins are way closer than I expected. Also, there's something like a boss enemy here. Oh. A boss in very large quotation marks. And can we reach this guy? I have absolutely no idea. I've completely given up trying to gauge distances. But it worked, so that's good. Okay, there's a bunch of them. I could try and daze them. No idea how far this reaches. Okay, far enough to get all of these. It's nice. Yes, I could speed things up by buffing some attack power. Why not? Let's see. Just take care of the little ones first. Nice. Yes, it's very good to actually have my magic be effective again. That was honestly the most annoying part during that whole splitting slime episode. That, you know, I basically only had one really good attacker and one mediocre one. It's so much nicer when the whole party can actually do something. Okay, you are back to being able to use your well-aimed blow. You as well. 22. And a fireball. And a shot. I could be using smite, but not worth it, as it turns out. Okay, goblet. Sure. Dagger. Crystal. Gold ring. Energy potion. That's always appreciated. Who tends to run out more easily? I don't know. Belt. You don't know? Wait. She doesn't have a belt. Oh, because belts are inexplicably very heavy. Seriously, 3 pounds for a leather belt? What the hell? That's not how belts work. The belts I'm familiar with are not typically that heavy. Right, we want to put that over there. Right. Yeah, I guess I decided that a normal belt would never really be worth it. That's why I throw hers away. I threw. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, we can't see the other side of the river. So, of course, that part of the map exists. I wonder if we'll actually be going there in this game, though. That's not... There is no map hotkey. I mean, it certainly seems like the game world is going to expand in this direction, right? Why else would we start here? In fact, the whole northern frontier, if this is really all of it, doesn't seem all that huge. Of course, if we have a boat and if these rapids allow us to travel in this direction, we might just be reaching the rest of the world that way. But who knows? Maybe the bridge is actually going to be usable eventually. You're tipped off by a lot of things at once. The gnawed bones, the totems, the trash, the stench, all of them add up to one thing: goblins. No matter where you go, these rats of the underworld are looking for a place to settle and breed. Funny to call them rats of the underworld when there are literally a ton of actual rats in the underworld. But okay. Looking for a place to settle and breed. There are a bunch of them living here, maintaining a filthy existence until someone can come out here and wipe them out. Yeah, except that we're not really supposed to wipe them out, necessarily. Also, hi there. Switch. Goblin? Oh. You saw us from far away. I suppose technically we saw you too. Right. Of course they're all going to be hostile, so sparing them is not really an option. I suppose I could try and just find the central chamber where presumably their giant leader is going to be residing and, you know, talk to him and convince him to keep his goblins in check for payment, you know, in exchange for the payments that the castle promises. You know what? There, I have a smite for that wolf. And that way maybe the rest of the goblins would turn peaceful. We wouldn't be forced to wipe them out entirely. Just for role-playing reasons, obviously. For gameplay reasons, we should try to kill as many of them as possible. Well, goblin flinger. Huh. Well, it's fine. We're probably not gonna be regaining a significant amount of health here. Yeah, might as well. Might as well heal yourself. Whatever. Okay, so this is an extremely obvious back entrance, I suppose. Well, I'm not actually quite sure if I want to start with the rats or the goblins, or rather, which type of rats I want to start with. Okay. Just for fun. Not very efficient, of course. I mean, I'm here, I suppose. I did go to where the rats were first. But of course, I'll finish exploring the overworld section of this area down here. So I might as well stay, I guess. It really doesn't matter. That's just another normal belt. Actually, what is overworld? Are these just stone pillars? Yeah, okay. Seems like it. Warning: goblin infestation to south. Refrain from placing claims until cleared. Well, no one asked me to clear them out so that they could place their claim. In fact, we were somewhat officially tasked with dealing with this situation more or less peacefully. But again, some killing of goblins is going to be inevitable. Okay, because we can't just tell them that we've been sent to talk to their master. I guess I might even be inclined to make use of such an option if the game had offered it, but well, it didn't, so here we are, committing a little bit of mass murder. Hardly for the first, definitely not the last time. Okay, that was Yeah. It's always the straight lines versus the diagonals that, you know. I can't quite wrap my brain around. I mean, I understand the concept, of course, of perspective playing tricks on me, but since I just don't feel like, well, there are a bunch more. Okay. I don't feel like counting tiles typically, unless, you know, maybe in situations where it actually matters, like against tougher enemies. I might do that to make sure, well, I'll probably do that to make sure that I'm gonna be able to attack or, you know, reach whatever position and still be able to act. But here, whatever. Oh, okay, it's an entrance downstairs to the downstairs area. Shielding potion, sure, you can have more of those. In fact, actually, wait. Quick slot items do not count toward encumbrance. I probably checked that before, but yeah, she's carrying a ton of potions in that belt actually. It would really be unfortunate if those encumbered her. Wine cannot be sold. What am I looking for? A pipe. Goblins might have such a thing. Gonna try and remember to be on the lookout for one of those. Normal irons just for selling. More meat. More iron. Randomly. Healing potion. Sure, you can have an extra one. Scroll of Ice Bolt. Steel javelins. Still weird how those are not sellable. I thought they used to be pretty high quality, high value items in previous games. Oh, hey, did I ever check this out? Don't think so, but also nothing in there, so. Huh? Okay, more goblins. A shaman. Okay, see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can't go in a straight line because stairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the diagonals. I really don't know. 7? Yes, actually. I'm surprised that worked out. Sacrificial goblin. Hello. How tough is the shaman? Not tough at all. That's good. Might still get to act and cast a spell. Yep. Okay, we got wolves as well. I mean, he already did his thing, so the damage is done, basically. I could do another Icy Rain. It's probably not going to one-shot those two goblins, though, is the thing. So, ultimately, I'm still going to have to attack twice, yeah. I mean, it's close. We're almost able to one-shot enemies with that spell. Well, this kind of weaker enemies, of course. Definitely not the efficient thing to do. But oh well. Nice. Good shot, actually. Okay, oops. Rope. Scroll Mass Bless. You had one of those, yep. Okay, there's another way into the underworld. Well, the underground. Swampwalker leather. Oh, 12 protection. Okay, it's not actually that much better than normal leather. But it does have a bunch of resistances, and okay, I guess this one is also not bulky. 10 pounds, also 10 pounds. All right. I mean, it's only resistance. Yeah, only defensive bonuses. So it's not really more suitable to any specific class. But I mean, the thing is, it's less protection, of course. But it doesn't really make sense to give this to the spellcasters, and definitely not to the tank. He wants the most... She wants the most physical protection, right? Even though poison acid resistance is nice. I guess he's still going to benefit from it. The thing is, I mean, he had some wiggle room with his carried weight already, so he didn't really need to reduce that right now. But of course, it can't hurt to have a bit more, room to grow in other regards. He could, well, this is a magical shield, I suppose, technically. But then again, yeah, he could technically use a slightly heavier shield. He could be using this. And he could give the Shield of Warmth to one of the mages. Well, whatever. It's none of that is really going to matter too much. The Goblin Shaman must have had some real power. This slab of grim black stone is clearly enchanted. Strange symbols are painted on the front in blood. Being near it makes you feel ill. There is some sort of tribal fetish on the stone. A charm made of bones and teeth. It looks interesting. However, to take it, you would have to brave the power of the altar. Brave the power of the altar? I'm not going to... This is not going to inflict some sort of... I don't know. What was it called? Some sort of curse? Doom curse? I don't know. Wasn't there something like really bad that some clearly, obviously stupid things the game allowed you to do in past games could inflict on you? Well, this is definitely not going to be that. Maybe it's going to put a debuff on us, or maybe spawn some minor demons or something. Take the charm, of course. You jump forward and quickly grab the charm off the stone. You back away. That was clearly a defensive spell placed on the altar, and you have unleashed it. A black mist floats off the altar. It drifts to the north and settles to the ground. It then forms into a formidable defender. Oh. Okay. Altar Guardian. Is it really formidable? 233? Yeah, well, enter combat then. Oh, okay, it's fast. It stunned her, but she still has her turn, so... Armor break, please. That's an unfortunate miss. Well, you can try it. That worked. I'm gonna haste him, so he gets to heal and buff. Oh, wait, he didn't? Why did he not get 2 turns? Actually, I guess the haste doesn't take effect until the next turn? Until the next round, rather? Huh. I don't know. Well, good thing I decided to heal first, or else she would actually be dead. I could have her drink a potion. Wait, that would actually use up all of her points. Attack, and she missed again. An 80% chance. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. You attack. What can you do? I mean, poison him, I guess? It's probably a good thing to get that going early. Yeah, I mean, he has 10 action points now. I wasn't paying attention to his action points last time. I was just, expecting it to work. I'm gonna go with this one. What? Oh, he took a long time to decide what to do. I guess he's understandably angry at the mage who poisoned him. I still prefer that not to be the case, but okay. Alright, she's also stunned now. I'm going to haste the warrior so she can hopefully get some good damage in. We'll heal her. Buff protection for the party because this guy hits so hard. Okay. And then he double attacks even. I guess he might have done that before and I just forgot. Okay. Very good. I mean, he really doesn't have that many hit points. We just need to get some hits in. She can... Fireball? I don't know. Is he going to be susceptible to that? Well, kind of. Somewhat resistant. Heal. We could try a smite, or actually, wait, this is undead or demonic? I mean, I have to. That was only 12 damage. 29 resistance. Interesting. And then he completely wasted his turn. I like that. Appreciate it when my enemies do that. Okay. Let's do a smite even though it's expensive. Oh, hey, okay, that did full damage. So clearly a fiery creature that is susceptible to cold. Or was, because of course now it's dead. And we got... oh, we did get this thing, the tribal symbol. Protection 2% and +1 luck and +1 hardiness. Okay. I mean, it's mostly protective. The thing is the riposte... I mean, riposte has never been particularly amazing. It's always been somewhat underwhelming. In games that had that. I think in this game it's not a skill that you can even actively train, right? No, it's here. Let's just see if it even does what I think it does. Enables you to occasionally turn an attack back on a foe that is swinging at you. The higher the skill, the better the chance of success. Yeah, but I don't know. It might be different here, but as I said, in other games that had it, it tended to just deal way too little damage to really matter in any way. So technically this is really not that great. I would give it to a secondary fighter for the time being, I think. Because this gives hardiness and, you know, the slightly higher armor value. This makes more sense for the main warrior, the main tank for now. You guys have these 2% protection thingies. You have the nimble chain, right? No protection at all, but gymnastics. Okay. Gymnastics. Right. Harder to hit. So it is protective in that it increases evasion. And helps act faster. Would it be useful to give him that? I mean, someone is always... or everyone in the party will occasionally be attacked. Of course. You know what? I'm actually just going to sell it. I think no one really benefits from it. Might as well turn it into money. So we're done with this, right? Yes. So what's up with this guy? This goblin appears to have been drugged. It slumps against the wall, drooling on its chest. It was probably being prepared for sacrifice. Disgusting creatures. Well, I suppose we could theoretically attack it and, I don't know, finish the job here. Or we could just leave him chained there? Did it say that he was chained? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's pretend not, because that would be extra cruel, of course. Just killing everyone except for him and just leaving him there to starve to death? Holy crap. Well, I mean, I suppose the plan still is to go find the giant and, you know, negotiate with him. So eventually, the goblins are not going to be hostile anymore, right? And even though we might actually kill all the goblins that are visible to us, the game is probably going to act as if there were still goblins around for the giant to command, right? That's typically how this goes. Right, that goblin walked away. It's probably gonna be right here, sure enough. This place is relatively dark. I guess this is one of those cases where a light source could provide some benefit. Oh, come on. Oh, hey, you're Chef Warlag, again. Encountering a named enemy and not even realizing. Can you attack from there? No. I guess I could buff, just to speed things up a little bit. Although I probably should conserve my dwindling magic points. I doubt we're going to be leveling up anytime soon. Although, maybe. Yeah, not very soon. I guess these enemies aren't really giving a lot of experience anymore. Should just be doing that. Okay, and we got more warriors. Ooh, nice shot. We should probably heal her. At the very least. Okay, we got things, a knife, a fine cleaver, short sword. Okay. Actually surprisingly damaging. Certainly better than this stunning blade, which I have yet to actually see or notice do anything. I guess I really don't have her stab enemies all that often. I mean, I guess? How much? This is 100. It's not going to sell for a ton, either way. Okay. Is that a button? No. Let us actually go ahead and use one of these many lanterns that we have. That should help a little bit. Okay. Come on. What? Oh, what? Why is he faster? Did I miss something? Okay, let's have her go there. Hopefully watch out this goblin. Very good. Let's look a level up. Okay, nice. Although... oh, 11 points. Wait. That means I had 6 already. Which I suppose wasn't enough to increase strength. Yeah, okay. I actually do remember that I was debating whether to increase endurance, and I want to eventually. But strength it is for the time being. Right, because we were still struggling to equip everything. This absolutely allows us to put on the better shield, for what it's worth. This, right, it's 12 armor. I mean, it's only slightly better. But at least it doesn't have any extra disadvantage. And of course, now I could actually put on this belt. That conveniently was lying on the floor right there. Well, I'll take it. Shield 1, 6 protection, 10 protection. I mean, really, the idea is that he's never in the front lines and getting attacked in the first place. So ultimately, a lighter shield, a non-bulky shield, especially, with some sort of, ideally, you know, combat-relevant benefit, as an offensive benefit, would be nice. He's not really going to benefit from this in an ideal situation. But it does reduce his hit chance. Actually, I think we just sell that. We don't really have a need for a second set of heavier items. Yeah, he's just faster now. How's that? Did I change something? What am I forgetting about? Must normal? I didn't change his equipment at all. Or hers? Right. Oh, why is he... I guess the question is not why is he suddenly faster, but why is she slower? She's not encumbered or anything. Right? Am I being dumb? I did not change her equipment at all. No. I decided not to give that new blade to anyone, and I certainly didn't get any other pieces of armor or anything. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, might as well. Fireball. Just to get this over with. These guys are being way more annoying than they're worth. Lovely crystal. Mind shield. Mental barrier. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it does what it sounds like. Providing protection against things like mind control. And other mental effects. That's a pipe. Yes. Very nice. And these cages are here to punish misbehaving goblins, usually terminally. Cool. Oh. This looks kind of like some sort of throne room here. This pack of goblins seems unusually well defended and organized. When you get a look into this cavern, you see why. There's a giant here. Oh, nice. I did stumble kind of on the, pretty much almost on the shortest possible route into the room with the giant. Oh. I mean, I know I did talk about, you know, making a beeline for the giant and starting negotiations instead of slaughtering everyone for experience and loot. But we'll see. Maybe it's not even going to work out this way. Maybe he won't be willing to agree to our terms, or we'll see. And anyway, I feel like, you know, a small amount of extra experience in the long run, probably negligible in the grand scheme of things, can be sacrificed in the, you know, in the interest of role-playing. We'll see, though. Right, he's enormous, young, muscular, and clearly completely in charge. He sits on a huge slab of rock, drinking ale by the bucketful and shouting orders at the goblins in front of him. Then he sees you. As you wait for the attack and ponder your likely demise at his hands, he frowns. He thinks quietly for a while, then he waves you in. Arr! Marrowsucker, wait for the humans. Humans are here. Come in and talk. Stay out my chambers, though, or Marrowsucker crush. No care what humans say. Okay. So I guess ultimately attacking and killing him, well, he's tough, at least hit point wise, and I mean probably also in other ways. Yeah, it's definitely an option to just decide to attack him instead of doing what we were asked to do. In fact, does the quest specifically say that we need to do this peacefully? I mean, he wants us to to make the offer. And I'm assuming that there is a way to solve this peacefully. But that way we will probably not get access to certain items in, well, the giant's chambers, as he just implied. But I guess that's okay. Let's talk. Marrowsucker, where? The giant looks down at you with confusion. You surface peoples. No cave peoples. Not little and pale and sick. Marrowsuckers no like the surface peoples. They kill the giants. I no one fights with the humans. You come to deal, we talk. Or you go now and not bother Marrowsucker. Yes, I am here to deal with you. Marrowsucker nods. I smart giant. I grab merchant on road. I tell things. I let go. Things get told to peoples. And you here now to deal with Marrowsucker. What is deal? If you keep the goblins under control, Avernum will leave you alone. Well, in fact, it's gonna do more than that. I suppose we don't need to mention the gold until he asks for it. Then Marrowsucker live when other giants die. All die. But now we have time. Time to rise. He suddenly stops talking. Never mind. You tell Avernum. Tell that we have deal. Now you go. Really? Okay. I mean, that was easier. You aren't angry that I killed your goblins? Goblins make more goblins very fast. Can always get more goblins. Goblins good servants. They get me food. Or they are food. Oh, that's convenient. Are you sure you can keep your goblins under control? Aye, sure. Very sure. To make the point, he leans over, grabs one of the goblins attending him, and snaps his neck. The other goblins stand up straighter. Yikes. See? No problem. Now you go. We have deal. We done. I mean, this is not exactly the lawful good option, I guess. Well, I suppose it is lawful. It's not the chaotic good option that I would typically go for, which would be killing this guy and then killing all the goblins he's mistreating so badly. I don't know. I suppose that's more chaotic than good. You know, it's fine. The quest is solved, and I guess we got what we wanted. Now the real question is, are the rest of the goblins in this fortress still going to be hostile for me to attack and farm for experience? Or did they all turn friendly? I mean, I think these were friendly to begin with. Yeah, I mean, obviously. So that we could safely approach and talk to him. I mean, he literally told us not to do this. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not gonna kill him, even if I can. I don't know if I can. Well, but I am curious to see just how tough he is. Did I just... Wait, what? I thought it was Lucas' turn first? I don't know. Can I... Oh, we were not in combat. Derp. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's try the armor break. Okay. Maybe he's not that bad? We'll see how hard he hits. Also, of course, there are the goblins as well. Okay, yep, that's nasty. Okay, the goblins aren't that bad. But that area damage combined with pretty hard punches certainly will be trouble. Let's see here. Daze? Okay, we managed to daze 2 of the goblins. Of course, not the giant. Needless to say. He got his turn. I didn't expect that. Wait, and then it's her turn again? What? Am I being crazy, or wasn't the turn order pretty much predetermined? Oh, wait. There's something. Confused? I don't know what that is. Once again, I was not paying attention to the yeah, that didn't work. To the combat log. Oh, she basically has to drink 2 of those if she wants any chance to survive. I mean, I guess she has the shielding potion. And then he did that again. Miraculously, no one died until someone did. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be a tough fight. Probably winnable. Almost certainly, I mean, winnable at my current level. If I actually prepared more and got less unlucky with people getting taken out of the fight one way or the other. But as I said, oh, Nephil? Just a random Nephil wandering around? And hostile? Huh. Okay. Sorry, brother. Oh. Chief Thrungle. Okay, so that answers that question. All the goblins are indeed still hostile. I guess I didn't hear the latest news. I suppose we never talked about the goblins here not attacking me while I'm around. We only talked about them not heading out and causing trouble to the settlements around. Okay. I'm surprised I was able to walk around this guy without being stopped and still be able to attack. Let's see. Not that much health. I guess I'm going to try to break his armor. Okay, he gets 2 attacks. Not too unusual. You know, just attack. Just attack. One-aim blow. 66 damage. I like it. And fireball for good measure. Nice. And he dropped something. A coated cloak. Fire resistance. Fine cloak. I mean, that's 4. Okay, so that's equivalent to a fine cloak with extra fire resistance. Sure. I think, yeah, everyone else has just normal cloaks. This isn't heavier, right? That's exact same. Okay, so upgrade. Bronze spear will be sold. Sword as well. 2 healing potions. Actually, sure. I guess I can. What? That's not what I wanted to pick up. There you go. Leather armor. Steel spear. That would be nice if we had a spear user. Cavewood bow. No thanks. Javelins that can't be sold. Well, interesting. There is a panel in the wall here. You slide it aside, revealing a room beyond. Did I? No? Okay. I have no idea what might have caused that, because obviously I did not hit a switch. Maybe cave lore triggered that automatically or something? There is a button here. What? A button that... Okay, maybe... Ow, you know what? This actually connects to one of the... If I could click on the ramp... Oh, wait. I never found this entrance, did I? Did I actually see this? I must have. I completely forgot? Oh, derp. This is the very obvious back entrance that I just didn't continue exploring. Iron helmet. Yeah, okay, so we could have opened this from the inside. Right, anyway, iron helmet, protection 4%, weighs 8, just like the tin helmet. That's just 1 extra point of armor, but being bulky and being much heavier. Could you use that without being encumbered? No. Even if I took off the belt, that wouldn't work. That's just not worth it for 1 extra point of armor, though. Now the steel shield. These are good for selling, if nothing else. Right, this had nothing useful. Let's see, sir. Now this is back to the giant chamber. Okay, this time we have a goblin up on the ledge while we are below. But that's just as well. Nice. Goblin warrior, goblin flinger. Alright. That worked. Shot back but missed. And fireball. Bronze short sword and a normal belt. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, this must connect to this staircase. But there is no connection to this upper part from here. However, it's probably gonna connect via these stairs? No? Yes, I suppose that, actually I don't know. No, this is on the lower level below, again. But yeah, we will be able to reach this upper ledge like this. Okay. Slightly confusing layout. Well, not confusing, but certainly more complicated than most dungeons up to this point, or all dungeons up to this point. Not that we've been to all that many. I guess it's just surprisingly complex is all I'm trying to say. And a little bit annoying to navigate, of course, as a consequence. Can we pick up an item up on the ledge? We cannot. That's interesting. That the game actually takes that into account. Yes, placement-wise, this must be the trapdoor that we saw. Let's see here. Oh. Slightly hard to spot. Little chest there. Curing potion. You don't even have any. I mean, yeah, it's okay. Dagger. Nope. Ah, okay. This is just its own little thing. Pincers and tongues. I guess. Oh, this jar contains a courier satchel. It's full of letters from the Anama Temple in New Harston, addressed to people in Exodus and the Anama Haven. Someone might pay you for this. You take it. I didn't have a quest for this, though. Interesting that we just find that. I guess we can try going to talk to the priest in the local temple and see if we will actually have a dialogue option. I was just about to say that this looks like a smithy. Maybe it's more like just a random storage room. Either way, it's pretty out of the way. Right, we never went into here. Okay, just quickly confirming. Yep, of course. Where else would it have been? Okay, what is this all about? Also, we have reached the hour mark, but we're so close to finishing this place. Presumably. Disruption wand, repel spirit. Okay. She can have one of those. And this teaches us healing arts. Minor heal. Oh, nice. So that should now be maxed out, right? we bought all the available spell levels from trainers. A trainer. Hello, giant rat. And now we additionally get 1 level from a book. Or is it different in this iteration of the engine? I'm not sure. Oh, this goblin was crushed by an absolutely massive blow. It must have made someone very big, very angry. Well, I think we know who that someone probably was. A bronze short sword. Okay, nothing amazing, obviously. As you would expect. Okay, I guess that is all there is to this place. Oh, and of course we also had found this northern access to the Goblin Fortress. I guess maybe the game alerted me to that fact via some message mentioning goblins, the smell of goblins or something. I don't know. I seem to vaguely remember something like that, and then I decided to turn around because I wasn't quite ready to deal with the goblins back then. Of course, now we have actually successfully dealt with them. We actually successfully negotiated with the giant as we were supposed to, and also slaughtered all of the, almost all of the goblins, except for the, well, 3 remaining goblins in the throne room, I suppose, and the poor, unfortunate to be sacrificed. But, so, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a win-win situation, huh? We got all the experience and a bunch of loot, and the quest completed to everyone's satisfaction. Oh, I've already dealt with the Goblin's Master. No more worries there. I was wondering if I could, you know, report my success here. He looks surprised. Oh, I didn't even know they had a master. Yeah, well, they did, and they still do, in fact. And next up, I guess we're in decent enough shape. Surprisingly so, really. That I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to deal with the rat cave next time. Looks like the Rat Lord uses this hole to pit his pets against each other in battle. Okay. So, pet battles, huh? Anyway, yes. Before we get any further into this this den of evil and stumble into some sort of encounter, I'll make a cut here. Next time we're going to, well, hunt down the Rat Lord, probably killing him. I really doubt that we'll have a peaceful solution with this guy, or if there is such an option, it's going to be obnoxious, and I'm going to probably choose not to pursue that. Also, we have been asked to, you know, clear out this plot, so yeah, that's most likely what we're going to do. Unless the game surprises me somehow. It's not impossible, but we'll see. Either way, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.